Raleigh leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Good eye right there. 1 out, bases empty.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Hit weakly on the ground. They get the force, and that is the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Santos back to work. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And that one is lifted in the air. A Rosarena after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another to their lead. It's 11-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now a chance for Dalton Varsho. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So man aboard. Addison Barger digs in now. First pitch not close. And that's down and away.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And there's the strike. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Runner at second here, one gone. Next pitch is downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. Pickoff throw. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. 8th inning coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, cut on and miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So digging in, J.P. Crawford. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Here's Victor Robles. 1 for 3. First pitch misses.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Next offering is down low. 2 and 2.
2-2 the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Miles Straw. That one the other way. Makes the grab, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 4 with a double. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. But he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that is out of play. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Santander at the plate now. That's ball one. On the ground to second, might be two. To Crawford for one.
He's out.
Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here at Rogers Center, now the number 2 hitter, Donovan Solano. Ground ball right side. What a stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
This defense came to play tonight. We're seeing some awesome pitching, but a huge part of this shutout so far has been the defense making great plays like that behind their pitcher. They feed off of one another, make great pitches, make great plays defensively.
Rodriguez stands in now and watches strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. The M's with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Grounds one to short. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. This to center field. That one gets down for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. And that'll do it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
11-0 your final score for Chris Singleton and our entire.
Let's get the paper. Somebody love or hate it, no matter the situation. Why?